Yo, what's going on, guys? With Halloween just around the corner, I felt like it would be appropriate to play my favorite ghost-type Pokemon of all time, Dragapult VMAX. I feel like Dragapult has potential to have a spot in the meta right now because of all the low HP Pokemon running amok, and Dragapult absolutely decimates low HP Pokemon. The max phantom attack 130, and then spread 5 damage counters to your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. This is just really solid for destroying Comfeys. You're also taking a knockout on the active, setting up numbers on the bench. It's really solid. And then notably, of course, we have the shred attack. 60 damage, goes through all effects. It's not great, but it is something to say the least. Dragapult's always been around. When it came out in Rebels Clash, it was extremely popular, and then it kind of fell out of favor when E-Turn came around, and then it kind of popped back up with the Inteleon engine when that became popularized with the Path to the Peak, and then it fell out again because there's better Psychic types. So here we are with Dragapult yet again. Now, to pair with Dragapult, I am synergizing it with the Lost Zone engine because I'm pairing it with this Sableye. The Lost Mine attack, if you've got 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone, put 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. If you guys are currently playing the game, I'm sure you guys know exactly what these cards do. But the idea is essentially for Dragapult to set him up, and Sableye knocks him down. Naturally, we've got the one of Cramorant as well, because it'd be criminal not to play it in a Lost Box deck. And then, of course, we've got the 4 Comfeys, you know, with the flower selecting. Look at the top 2, throw 1 in the Lost Zone, add 1 to your hand. The Goon, just to be able to ping additional damage where we need it. And then, of course, the Crobat in case we're in a tricky situation. The Manaphy to protect our own bench, and then, of course, everyone's favorite, Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja also has the Moonlight Shuriken attack, so discard 2 energy, 90 to 2 Pokemon. So he falls under the theme of a spread attacker as well. Radiant Greninja is pretty solid. It's also a dark type. That's Halloween-y, right? Yeah, maybe? Is that a stretch? I don't think so. So, in our trainer camp, we've got 3 Battle VIP passes. Just establishing our setup is just too good. Sometimes when I'm not playing Battle VIP Pass, I feel like it's criminal because other people that are playing Battle VIP Pass just almost guarantee better setups a good majority of the time. And then we played the standard, you know, 2 escape rows, 4 scoop up nets, 2 switches, a lot of switching options to get our Comfeys set up. Then the 3 Fog Crystals. Fog Crystals are so good for not just finding our energy counts, but also our Comfeys, the Dragapult setup. It's really good. Then the Mirage Gates are actually only here for the Greninja. Although it can be nice if you whiff energy for a turn, maybe in the mid-game, you can manually attach to a Dragapult, and then Mirage Gate the second energy to it, and then you are Ripborn and ready to go. Not super important, but definitely a solid card to play for sure. The 1 Rod to be able to recycle our Pokemon, the 4 Quick Balls, we went over the switching options, and the 3 Ultra Balls. Then of course we're playing the Training Court, because what goes better with a Greninja than a Training Court? And then the 2 Bosses orders, 4 Colress's Experiment, the 1 of Marnie, and the 1 Roxanne, because Disruption is just way too good right now. People are just amassing these huge hands with Colresses, and not as many people are playing Marnies and stuff like that. So I just feel like Marnie and Roxanne are so good. And then, of course, the 1 Air Balloon for the extra pivoting, the 7 Psychics, and the 2 Waters. Now, it can be a little dangerous to be only playing 2 Waters if we are forced to potentially Lost Zone the Waters, then Greninja's kind of out of the picture. I encourage you to try and fit in a 3rd Water, but then I feel like if we're cutting Psychics, it gets a little dangerous. And of course, there's other cards I'd like to add to the list, like potentially Choice Belt or something of that nature. Other cards like that, but what do I know, right? So definitely some other stuff to toy with for sure. But without further ado, let's hop into some games. Let's do this. All right, Dragapult, let's show them what we got. And that is not a good start. Alrighty. I absolutely love this Mon. That's okay, we lose the coin flip, but our hand is the absolute nuts. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. We are getting mulligans. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's playing. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what is this, sir? I'm sorry, what, sir? I remember playing with this at the pre-release tournament, or the pre-release event, where that was Interesting. That was the same one they had like Torterras and stuff. B-Barrel, yeah. Interesting. Well, let's see it. I can't wait. This is gonna be hilarious. So I can actually get a turn 1 knockout with the Cramorant. Yeah, if I just need, because I've got Colress plus 2 Comfeys, so I just need, what, 2 switching options, and I've got a Cramorant attack? So, definitely super solid. Ooh, is he not going to bench another Chimchar? Well, let's see if we can punish him for that. We're going to rip the Battle VIP Pass. We have the Dragapult. I could grab the Greninja, but I don't have any energy in my hand currently. Although I could potentially... There's nothing else I don't think I particularly need right now. So we're going to go this. I will slap down the Cramorant, and then we're going to go in with the Colress. That's 1 switching option, energy, and a... Hello? Okay, I'm clicking, and I'm like, game? And we can grab the Quick Ball. Rod does less than nothing for us right now, so yeah, we'll do this. And then I can Greninja and get the energy back again. Let's go with the flower selection. Oh, yay, energy. My favorite. I kind of want to grab the water because Greninja might be actually nuts. Let's grab the water because we have more Psychic in the deck. I actually do have it because I can always attach to the Comfey and manually retreat. We do find another Scoop Up Net though, so I can commit my energy elsewhere, which is absolutely fantastic. And then I can slap this bad boy right back down. We can get rid of the water, or the Psychic. Okay, we can slap out the Training Court, get it back. And then I can attach right onto the Dragapult. Yeah, we are going to punish him heavily for not getting a second Chimchar down. I don't think I really need to do much else right now. I think I can just sit on the hand. Yeah, let's go here. And then, spit innocently with Cramorant. Oh yeah, it's looking good, guys. We get another Dragapult off the prizes. Feels good. Yeah, him not having a second Chimchar puts him behind by literally 2 entire turns. Ah, yes. Looks like he was holding out for the Gloria. He does get a B-Barrel, gets 3 cards off the Beebs here. This thing has what? How much HP? This thing has 50 HP. We can take 2 prizes this turn with Dragapult, bro. This poor little Chimchar only has 50 HP, dog? He's so cute. He's so dead. He's so dead. Oh, yo, what was that lag? What was that lag? Yeah, no, it's not looking good for this guy. We are gonna Ultra Ball. Now, interestingly enough, I could actually Mirage Gate and take 2 prizes with Greninja this turn. Is that a good play, though? I mean, we just knock out both of his Pokemon. He can't really do anything, right? I'm using the Ultra Ball to check and see if the other water is in the deck. It is, okay. Huh. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I'm about it. Yeah, we've got Training Court, so I actually don't want to concealed cards yet. So I don't have enough yet, unfortunately. I'm thinking a couple turns ahead, but I'm gonna Fog Crystal. We're gonna grab our other energy. We are going to commit to the Dragapult attack this turn because Cramorant does not get the KO. And then I am gonna Greninja. Let's see if we can get a couple more cards here. Yeah, that one's alright. I actually don't mind the Colress this turn. Actually a fan of that. So we'll go here. I will get back the water before I forget, because I tend to do that occasionally. And then we'll Colress here. Easy disc, we can grab this. Training Court and Psychic, I guess. We could grab the Rope. I actually don't mind having the Rope. Training Court's already out. We have plenty of Psychic in the deck still, so I think we're going to go like this. Yeah, no, and then we can, because, right, that's still not enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are actually 1 short. Wait, no, I still actually have it, because I've got the rope. Yeah, I go flower selection. I even get the air balloon off. That's crazy. And now Mirage Gate is online, but I already attached for turn. That's okay. A-okay. We'll retreat to the Dragapult, and then Max Phantom. That's okay. It's a Dragapult video anyway, right? And then we take 2 prizes. Goodbye, my sweet little Chimchar. Gone. Out my face, bro. Poor little Chimchar, bro. He didn't deserve it. Yeah, we're looking pretty... I mean, this is what Dragapult has always done. Preys on these low HP Pokemon. You think there's at least a 60 HP Pokemon, 60 HP Chimchar in Standard, right there? Is there one? I don't know, honestly. My man is still playing. Shout out to this dude. I definitely want a Greninja in this next turn, though. But if he benches another Chimchar, I just take another 2 prizes. Because he has to rare candy into the Infernape right now in order to be able to potentially do something. Now, in all fairness, he can actually blow me up. It does, for 1 energy, you discard the top 5 cards of your deck, and then I believe it's however many energy if he does find, he has an Arizu. Very interesting. Yeah, 5 cards of your deck, it does 80 damage. So if you hit 5 energy, he technically can do, well, I mean, it's 300, yeah, he can technically 1-hit KO me. I don't see it being very likely, though. If he just evolves into Monferno and that's it, that would be game, right? Does he have the rare candy energy in his hand? Nope, just the Monferno. If he doesn't bench anything else, we bench him out this turn. Ah, yes, yes. Well, sir, I actually also have rope, so I can rope retreat, but I want to style on him a little bit, right? Let's do this. Bop, bop. Put that there. We'll just retreat and win the game with Greninja. Moonlight Shuriken. Bop. Look at all these spread attacks, man. Let's go, Gren. I'm about it. I am here for it, man. Heck yes. All right, let's get another game in here with the Polt. Our opponent is calling the coin flip. Easy wins. I will go first. Let's do it. Pretty okay-ish start. I mean, I have a way to get energy or Dragapult, but not both, so this Comfey will have to come in clutch. Not the right kind of energy. I don't want to get rid of my Sableye, but I want to get a Dragapult online this turn. This is a difficult decision, but we're going with it. I am going to grab the Dragapult. You know what? Hear me out. I've got 2 nets in my hand plus a switch. Let's see what we can get off these Comfeys. We get 2 more Comfeys. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Colress for next turn is great. The Scoop Up Net will get me an additional search, though, because my hand, I don't quite, like I said, have access to the Dragapult energy as I would like. So we'll bench, re-net again. I would love to get a way to get Dragapult or the Psychic Energy. There's the Dragapult. Okay, let's go. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, man. All right, we'll slap the Dragapult down. We've got the Fog Crystal and the energy. That's like, what more could you honestly ask for? I will slap down this next one just in case he does get an attack off. And then we're just going to pass. All right, not looking too shabby. Although I am down the one of my Sableyes, which doesn't feel good, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do. Ah, yes. Battle VIP Pass. Very good. Yes. Where the heck are my Battle VIP Passes? What's up with that game, huh? Let's see if he's playing straight Lost Box or Giratina. Maybe an Amazing Rare. Who the heck knows? Huh. It is Giratina. Okay. Little scary because he can Star Requiem me and just take a free 3 prize cards. But we can always ping 2 here and then 3 here. So we can 2-hit KO him the next turn. So it's not, we're not in a terrible spot. And he does have the Colress turn 1 as well. It would also suck if he gets the turn 1 Cramorant on me. That wouldn't be good either. Colress 2 energy, interesting. There is the net, so he's still going in. He does have a pretty big hand. I want to Marnie him, but I feel like I want to start going in with Colress so I can start building up to my 10 cards in the Lost Zone so that I can Sableye, hopefully Sableye before him, in theory. I can also Cramorant him as well. Another energy down. Okay, that's 3 energy in the Lost Zone already, which is pretty solid. There's the capture, so I assume he's going to be grabbing out the Cram here. There is the Cram. He does have the 4. He just needs a switching option, so I'm sure he has one of those. There's the net. How many nets is that? That's 2? Yeah. He does unfortunately get that prize card, but something to note is I can Greninja him at some point during this game. Greninja is definitely an option to take multiple prizes and hopefully get myself ahead. So there's a Psychic Energy, which is definitely a good start. Greninja, I do like the idea of Roxanning him, and then I can just grab the Quick Ball because that will grab me my own Cramorant, which will get me the response KO. So we'll slap down the Gren. I can Quick Ball. What do I want to get rid of? I could get rid of Mirage Gate, but then I'm getting rid of one of my 2 Mirage Gates. I'm up to 5 in the Lost Zone, 6 after this flower selection. Colress or Fog Crystal? Fog Crystal, we can always... I could potentially switch into another Comfey. I definitely think I want to grab the Colress, though. Let's see what I get off this concealed cards. Another Mirage Gate. Okay. I guess I theoretically have Switch Retreat as well. I kind of like the idea of taking 2 prizes on the Comfeys this turn, I'm not gonna lie. My other water is in the deck. I think it's better just to grab the Cram right now. I think that's fine. And I can always switch into the Cram here. Ooh, no. Oh my gosh, I almost did a bad thing. We'll attach the energy and spit innocently with Cramorant and take a prize card in return ourselves. Let's see what we get. Another Colress. All right. All of the draw supporters. Yeah, as long as he doesn't get a Manaphy down, we can actually go into Greninja this next turn, which would be pretty solid. Hopefully put us ahead a couple of prize cards. Although his hand is getting a little big, I would be scared for him to boss me this turn. Yeah, I definitely want to find my VMAX this next turn, just to kind of ensure Dragapult's survival. Look at how cute those Dreepies are. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. So cute. So yeah, I think that this version is probably one of the better versions of Dragapult right now. I just think that you could play with like the Inteleon engine still, but with all the Lost Boxes running around, with opposing like Sableyes, I just feel like the Inteleon engine is slightly unfavored right now. And there's a lot of synergy within this deck itself, so it's super, super fun. He's down in water himself. 4, he would need 3 in the Lost Zone. Manaphy getting down him getting down to Manaphy would also not be great either. That's 5, 6. He does need one more. And there's the Colress experiment, so we know there's going to be no boss's orders this turn, which is great. Once he drops below a certain threshold for prize cards, we can Roxanne him as well. I think I said this in the intro, but Disruption is so good right now because he's just amassing this big fat hand with all the cards he wants in it. And then soon we are just going to tear those away from him. He slaps down a second Giratina. Okay. And there's the Mirage Gate. Is he gonna go in with try and go in with Gren this turn? It's definitely possible. He definitely could. The downside of going in with my Greninja this turn and taking 2 prize cards is that my Greninja will go down. Oh, he can't attack with that. He has no grass energy. Misplay? Question mark? How much grass energy is he down again? 2 there. None there. Yeah, so I would sacrifice my Greninja in the process, but getting 2 prize cards might be worth it. There's another Mirage Gate, okay. Interesting. His choice of his energy type choices. He might have a grass in his hand for this one, or a psychic here or something. I am uncertain. He attaches another grass. Okay, and just the pass. Huh. I can just... the question is, does he have boss's orders then in his hand? Is that why he's holding his hand and he didn't... I'm not sure. This is tough, because I could Marnie him, but his hand is a little smaller now. I could also just KO the active. Doesn't always feel amazing. Let's Colress and see what we can find. Another Colress, yay. Right. Quick Ball, Scoop Up Net. I like Rod, because if Greninja goes down, I'll be able to get him back. We do have a Colress in our hand, plus Marnie, plus Roxanne. I don't think we need this next Colress. Although I'm giving up the Psychic Energy, I still, unfortunately, don't have a Dragapult VMAX. So, that's not very good. How many cards does he have in the Lost Zone? 5, 6, 7, 8. He just needs 2 more. So 1 more Colress and he can Star Requiem. Like I said, I could Mirage Gate this turn. But I don't have the... I could Scoop Up Net the active Cramorant and then Greninja these 2. Take 2 prize cards. That puts me down to 3. Doesn't sound like a terrible idea, honestly. Getting rid of his draw sounds solid. It might not be the greatest play in the world, but I'm gonna do it. Sounds like fun. And then we'll net this Cramorant. Go in with Gren. Another reason I don't mind doing this play is because we have the Rod in hand. So, I don't think Goon actually matters on Radiant Greninja, actually. That is the only place where it actually matters. So I'm hesitant to get rid of it at this time. But will Moonlight Shuriken, I actually could potentially set up numbers on the Giratina as well. But will it ever matter? Because I think I'm going to have to take a Giratina if I'm going to want to win this game. So, because that would be 2 attacks on a Giratina, right? And after I take 90, then after he takes 90, he'll have another 190 or 190 left. So, I could potentially Sableye him twice. I actually, weirdly enough, I think it's actually better to set the damage there. And we can get rid of a water psychic, I guess, or double water. It doesn't matter, because if we're having to discard, we'll go water psychic just in case this thing magically lives, but I highly doubt it will. But I think setting up numbers on this Giratina might actually help us in the later half of the game. We'll see though, because we're up to 5, 6, 7, 8. After one more Colress, we are ready to go with our Sableye, man. We have a Cramorant as well that we can return KO him with if he KOs us. Like, so getting rid of the Comfeys is also solid because then he wouldn't have been able to draw an extra card this turn. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll try it out. We'll see if we get punished for this. Another Mirage Gate. Okay, he needs grass here and psychic there. Fails it. He has 2 grass here and 2 grass there. You play more than 4 grass? And how many psychics? 2 psychics there. 1 there, and no more. So if you prize a psychic, he's got a Thornton. Okay. Into what, sir? Into the Cram. Okay. Cram doesn't KO me, which is pretty solid, but I don't have another Mirage Gate, right? Yeah, I'm down both my Mirage Gates. Oh, okay. You got a Scoop Up Net? Okay, we are in there. Let's go. Air Balloon? Nuts top deck. My Sableye is online after this Colress, so I think I actually want to Colress here. His hand does not seem incredible. We do find Boss. Bat. Manaphy doesn't do anything here. I think the Switch is better. I don't think we need the second Comfey anymore because we're already ready to go. Unfortunately, I don't have... I am going to rod some energy back in. I still don't have my... I can return KO with Cramorant. I think that's actually the play. Yeah, timer. I see ya. Chillax, dude. I'm playing. Relax, bro. And then I can just rod right now, potentially. Rod the energy back in. I don't think I need to Goon Ping anything quite yet. Yeah, we'll just take the KO here on his Cramorant and go down to 3 prize cards, man. All right, looks like we didn't need to grab that boss since there's a boss right there. But our Sableye is online, which is super dope. I love how I'm playing a Dragapult deck and I've yet to attack with the Dragapult. I'm just playing with all the other Lost Box stuff. Greninja, literally everything but Dragapult. Sick showcase, Michael. Sick showcase. He's got nothing, just a return KO. Alright, well, we can promote the Greninja since it's got the balloon. Like I said, I don't want to Marnie him. He obviously doesn't have anything going on right now. But unfortunately, neither do I. I could rod the energy back in. Let's rod. Let's start off with this. Let's do both. Because that way we can put the Cram back in. Just the Cram. I don't need the Comfey. And then we can put in double Psychic. So we have a higher chance of potentially finding it. Now I can actually Quick Ball and grab the Cram here, which is actually what I think I'm going to do. I think I can get rid of this rope and then grab the Cram. Oh, I don't have any Sableyes. I threw away one in the early game, right? And the other one is prize. All right, looks like this Cramorant is gonna have to go the distance here. Yep, he is Scoops. All right, let's go Dragapult and friends, am I right? If you guys have made it this far, let me know in the comment section down below what is your absolute favorite ghost type Pokemon. Dragapult didn't perform as well as I would have liked to in the last game. I mean, it was just it's just Lost Box and Friends, but Dragapult flavor. I just wanted an excuse to play my main man, Dragapult. Although he's actually not terrible because of all the single prize decks that are running around right now. I really enjoyed playing this list. Although I did find his damage was very lackluster against any V-based deck. So I would definitely I would try and cut some cards and maybe find some room for a belt or two. I think it's very optimal because with the belt, then Dragapult is guaranteed 2-hit KOing any V-Star, and almost any VMAX out of almost a couple. But really solid overall. I think it was an absolute blast to play this deck for sure. But if you guys liked the video, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.